sister trip. Woo! Why do I do this mental gymnastics to make myself feel okay about it? Sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, have I bit off more than I can chew here?
Good morning from Palm Springs. It's really hot, so I'm swimming as a workout today, just kind of doing laps back and forth, but not getting my hair wet because I was kind of lazy the last couple days. Felt like moving my body more.
I'm doing some stuff on my laptop. Obviously, I'm in the desert. Monica is figuring some things out because we are finally going to take her Airstream on a little trip. And I have this brand deal that I'm going to film out there for the projector that I use. It's the same projector I've used for like 2 years now, but they came out with a new one. They make the best projectors. So I want to basically set it up as like an outdoor movie night in the Joshua Tree area. That's what we're going to do. And it'll be fun. We don't really know exactly how to tow the Airstream, but we're going to figure it out. Sister trip. Woo! I'm just waiting for Monica. She's at the DMV figuring some things out for this, and then we're gonna like try and do this. It'll be fun. I do feel like, oh gosh, Monday, I have a lot of stuff to finish, which is good. A lot of brand deals, a lot of things I'm excited about, but also just a touch overwhelmed right now.
Look at us figuring this out. We're gonna figure it out. Between YouTube and ChatGPT, you really just can do anything. Yeah, because it has to like rest on it. She has to move just a little bit back. Okay, that looks good. A little more. That's good. Wow, we're doing it. Didn't expect that we were going on a dirt road. Literally, yeah. I'm like, nail biter. I know. Whoa, and we're about to go downhill for 1.2 miles. So it's gonna take us like 15 minutes. Open our girl dinner. Got it parked. The guy who owns the property helped us because it's kind of hard to do. This is cool. Yeah, if he comes back, let's ask about the electricity. Hey guys, got the new projector set up. Every time I have a new projector, you have to like get it connected to Google Home and stuff, so I was just doing that. We're gonna do a movie night tonight at Monica's house. I ordered this projector screen. It inflates. I deflated it right now because it takes like a minute. It just like pops up and you have to keep it running. So I was like, well, let's not waste that energy until we're ready to watch. It'll be fun. And it's also, I'm gonna film part of this video I'm doing with the projector company, Nebula. They make the best projectors, and it came with some microphones. All right, so we got some movie snacks, and I'm gonna make that same pasta Monica and I made the other night. It was so good and so easy. If you just Google Ina Garten summer pasta, that's what it is. You can make it so quick, but we added shrimp because it doesn't have any like protein. My first time cooking shrimp. I never make shrimp, but this is making me like shrimp more. So this champagne from Whole Foods is like yummy.
You got it from where?
From Whole Foods, and it was like on sale, but it's so good. I'll show you guys how easily this thing pops up. I'm back from Palm Springs. It's Friday. I was getting not very motivated. It's so hard. I feel like environments are such a big factor of how motivated you're gonna feel. And even if I'm just in Palm Springs, I just have a hard time wanting to get work done. It feels like difficult, but here it's like what I want to do. It feels easy. We're editing. We're working on the video about the new era of my main channel, and there is a brand in it as well, so I kind of have to like edit that whole part. I've been editing. I'm trying to go above and beyond like I am for all my videos. I'm making a whole conversation about quality of content these days in general. I'm gonna spend a lot more time on it. I'm still kind of fleshing out even the idea, it feels like, but I'm excited to work on like the next couple ideas I have. So many ideas right now. I'm just like really excited to make. I'm trying to think of one in Europe too. Also, it is just like really hitting being at home right now. I'm like, I love Palm Springs, but just it's always so nice when you're back in your own space again. Like my stuff, I had groceries delivered. I've been doing that more to save time. It's like, I really debated on the way home. I was like, I could go get it myself. And I was like, it will take an extra 30 minutes that I could be editing, and I'm already doing this drive and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, time is money. I'm just gonna have it delivered. Made a big yogurt parfait. I'm gonna quickly answer some questions for you guys that I keep getting from people in my personal life and also comments on YouTube. But first, I wanted to thank one of the sponsors of the vlog channel. This is Oslo Sleep. They're basically these earbuds that are really comfortable to wear all night long, and you can actually play sounds in them. You can set a timer, so you could play like rainfall noise if you want. You could play a guided meditation. You could even listen to a podcast, and you could set a timer where it automatically goes off in 10 minutes. You can just be dozing off to sleep and just fall asleep after that. You know, sometimes it's nice before falling asleep to have like a little relaxing rainfall noise or something like that. So they have very squishy silicone tips, so they're really comfortable, and the battery lasts 10 hours, so it will last you all night. Whereas with AirPods, they don't last long enough, and right before they die, they make the loudest, most annoying noise. So these aren't technically noise canceling, but they mask sound. They mask disruptive sounds by playing different audio. It's pretty, so you can go ahead and play whatever sounds that you like. So for example, there's like a beach walk soundscape, just like relaxing noises, but you can also just go on Spotify and play music or a podcast if you like to. Here's how they fit in your ear. They're very comfortable. They don't hurt or anything like that. They don't fall out because they have this little part right here. You stick it in your ear like so, and they'll stay in all night, even if you're side sleeping. So I want to thank Oslo Sleep Buds for sponsoring this vlog. I'll have a QR code on the screen if you guys are interested. They're offering $10 off. I'll also just have it linked down below. But again, yeah, these are great if you like listening to something while you fall asleep and you just want to like have it gently turn off once you're dozing off. Check it out. I'll have it linked down below. I'm gonna quickly answer some questions for you guys that I keep getting from people in my personal life and also comments on YouTube. So one I always get is the Joshua Tree build. What's going on with it? Most recent update is Rob and I finally got approved for the financing. We had been in the process with another lender and they were just taking so long on it. But then we found a different one who was so much more willing to move quickly, and of course we had to send over all of the financials of both of our businesses, mine and Rob's, and they approved it. So we should be able to move forward. Before we were pretty set on this one contractor, but then we heard of another contractor who claims to be able to do the same thing for a lower price. So we're exploring that option, although I'm kind of skeptical because I'm like, okay, but do they know that we have steel beams? Like, do they know all the details? And sometimes the cheapest option isn't the best one, especially with contractors. We are kind of working on getting that moving. It's just not top priority, which is why it's taken a while. You know, it's not like a primary residence I'm gonna live in, so I'm just not like working on it every day. It's very much hurry up and wait. Like, we gather all this stuff and submit it, and then we have to wait a while, and then we'll have to do more work that's not like that difficult, like making a phone call or sending over some documents. I'm in the midst of like working on all these things or traveling, so sometimes it takes me a couple days to do that. That's why it's taken kind of longer. It's like I'm not a full-time real estate developer, so I fit it in when I can, and I'm not super stressed about how long it takes. It'll be cool once we get it going, but I'm not like, oh dang, it's not like built yet. I'm just like, we'll get there. Another question people always ask me in person is, how is my podcast? And I don't know what they mean when they ask me that. I'm like, what do you mean? How is the viewership? Like, it's pretty good. I will say the podcast is pretty fun, but one thing I'm struggling with is the weekly cadence. With trying to upload main channel videos and trying to make them better, but then having the deadline of every week uploading a podcast, I've realized it's like, dang, the process of having to make the thumbnail even, and I don't even edit them, but uploading all the footage, all those things actually take time, and anytime you have to just upload it, make a thumbnail, make a title, and like it takes a lot of like brain power weirdly to think of a really good title, and the short form cut downs, even though I can outsource some of it, it definitely just having that other thing on my to-do list, I'm like a little stressed by it. And I haven't uploaded an episode in 2 weeks because I figure if there aren't ads sold for that week, I'll just take a break because I don't want to burn myself out. If I have ads sold, then I'll record an episode and upload it. But but I do find it kind of difficult just to have something to talk about every single week. The first 10 weeks I had so much to talk about, but now I'm kind of like, I don't want to talk about something just for the sake of uploading an episode. I want to really have something to say. So that's the thing with podcasting I don't like, is that it's kind of set up in a way where you have to upload each week, and I just want to upload twice a month maybe, because I think I'll condense it down to the information I think is most interesting, rather than I do think sometimes podcasts just say a bunch of fluff just to upload an episode, and I don't want to do that. And so that's something I struggle with, is like quality versus quantity and the time that it takes. And the viewership's pretty good. Some episodes I've noticed, the ones that I interview people, don't do that well, surprisingly. Maybe I'll do less of those, but it's kind of hard to just talk by yourself for a while. But some of those have done well, like my ChatGPT episode did better than anything, surprisingly. And then the episode with Monica. So I would like to do more with Monica when I can, but I don't really have any plans to at the moment because I don't plan to go to Seattle. But the podcast is pretty good, but I am thinking about, I'm like, should I just scale it back? Sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, have I bit off more than I can chew here? Should I just focus on my main channel? I have received my first payment for it, so that's kind of like motivating, I guess. But in general, it's not as much as I make from YouTube, but podcasting can be lucrative if you get a good viewership. I like it, but sometimes I don't, because I just don't like the obligation of having to upload each week. Other question I get is from people in my real life, how is looking for places to move going? Not well. I look at what's available, even if I up my budget to $6,000 a month, which I don't want to pay that much, but I just kind of look out of curiosity, and I'll be looking for a 2-bedroom. You could get a pretty amazing 1-bedroom for that amount, but in my mind, I'm like, I don't know, I just don't want to pay that much for a 1-bedroom. I'd want a 2-bedroom. And then just the things I see, I'm like, it's just not worth it. It doesn't feel like I'm so excited to move to it. I mean, there are some buildings that I like, that I have my eye on, but they have only the bad units available, like the ones on a low floor with bad lighting. So I feel like people are like staying put these days, at least in LA. Less people maybe are moving around if they found a place they like, probably because, you know, everywhere ups the rent a lot each year. So not well. I mean, I still look, but like I said, kind of burned out on it, not looking as much. I honestly might just take a break from looking for a month, just be like, what's wrong with this place? Like, there's a lot of good things about it. I just want like a bigger kitchen and a bigger office area, because my kitchen is kind of overflowing. Like, look at this drawer. Okay, this is where I'm gonna fit my crock pot and this bowl and some storage things. Like, just, it somehow fits it all. It is a small kitchen, and I've started to really love cooking, so I would love to like have a kitchen that I just love being in, because that one, you guys see me make my avocado toast, I'm like pulling out the drawer thing so I have room, and it works. But I love whenever I'm in Palm Springs and I have all the space. I just love that. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully something pops up. I just haven't been looking as much though, honestly. And the last thing a lot of people ask in my personal life is, are you dating? Are you on any apps? And I'm just like, geez, you guys, people really expect if you're single that you are just like dying to be in a relationship again or something. And I'm like, I just don't want to date right now. Normalize that. No, I have a lot of friends who are also single, and they'll just be like, no, I'm not dating right now. It's just not a priority for me. I would rather be focused on working on videos, like trying to make ones I'm passionate about and really excited about, hanging out with my friends, being active, meeting new people in general, like building my like community in general, and working on projects I'm excited about. I'm definitely not going on apps and going on dates. I just feel like it's kind of a waste of time. If something were to, I mean, just right now, maybe I'll change my mind in the future or something. Right now, I'm like, I don't know. I've done that in the past. Like, I did that when I was like probably like 24 or 25, and I feel like it is kind of a waste of time. You can meet people in real life. I'm just not really dying to get back into a relationship. So I'm like, why would I spend my time going on random dates? It's just, no, I'm okay. I'm like about to go on a 2-week Europe trip. I'm trying to just focus on myself and my hobbies, and I feel like just if you do that, you naturally end up meeting someone anyway. I did not meet Sam on an app, so it was through a mutual friend. This is to anyone single. It's like, you don't have to be dating. And I do feel like people who are in relationships or married, they want entertainment from people who are single. Like, they want to be like, tell me about it. And it's like, I'm not, tell me about your marriage. Like, how's that going? It's normalized to like pry into single people's like dating life, but not people in a relationship. It hasn't been that long still too. I told myself, I was like, I don't want to date for like a year, because I was in a 3-year relationship. I feel like that's good. I feel like more people should take a beat, unless you just really feel ready to, but I'm just like, it's too fresh. I think that's the thing, as I say, I'm like, oh, I just don't want to prioritize it or spend my time on it, but it's also true that it's just too recent. I need to forget how difficult it was when it ended. So all that to say, I'm not actively dating, although I don't think you need to be out there going on dates every week. In fact, I don't even think that necessarily can get you closer to a goal. It might just be a road to nowhere sometimes. Those are all the questions people have been asking me recently.
Today, but I just played tennis this morning. It was live ball, a couple of my friends were at it too. But now I'm gonna have a solo Saturday, a self-care Saturday. Picked up something to make like a yummy dinner for myself, like a new recipe I've never made. Maybe wash my hair, maybe sew. I have a couple like little editing things I need to finish. And on the to-do list side of things is clean out my car. Oh my god, I've been dying to do that, so we're gonna do that today. I'm going to attempt to cook. I want to try a new recipe with shrimp. I realized when Monica and I made the Ina Garten recipe, shrimp is a great protein to cook because you can cook it so fast, like literally in 4 minutes, it's ready. So I want to find more recipes that I like. The tacos that I made were a miss, but I'm gonna try a coconut milk, garlic, rice thing that I found on Pinterest. So yeah, let's make it. Well, I talked to you guys about why I am considering shutting this channel down. So here's the thing. Where's my garlic? Kind of a bummer that here's why I consider shutting down this channel. So there's like this, it just takes time. This channel, I've realized it actually takes up my time and a lot of mental space when it doesn't really make me much money and it doesn't really grow. I actually feel like I lose subscribers every time I log into it, which kind of stings to see. And I just don't feel like really like proud of it. It's been an afterthought for me for a long time. I've even said that I don't really put much thought into this channel because, you know, you only have so much mental energy in a day and it's really all going to my main channel. Even though I have an editor, you guys know Olivia, she edits these vlogs. The thing is, it weirdly still ends up taking me kind of a long time and a lot of stress, weirdly. Like I stress about it to upload the footage and make the thumbnails. I'm trying to minimize the amount of thumbnails I have to make because it's really like weirdly time consuming and like I hate making thumbnails. The influencer economy doesn't really value vlog channels, even though this channel I think has the most valuable audience of any of my channels. Like you guys, I feel like know the most about me and like I know from the brand deals I've done on this channel, they get an amazing return. It's crazy actually, and it makes sense because this is the most engaged following and so a lot of YouTubers are saying I don't make nearly as much as I used to make on YouTube because it's all being diverted to like TikTok and Instagram, and I'll make the same amount from an Instagram brand deal as I will from a YouTube integration, which takes way longer, by the way. The thing is, I just have more of a passion for YouTube and for long form content in general, so I'm not gonna stop making my main channel videos because it's more fulfilling to me. I like the community on this channel and I'm just like, maybe I'll just post less often. I don't really know what to do. I just feel like I'm being pulled in a bunch of different directions, but I also don't want to take it for granted. So many people would like kill to have a vlog channel that I have. Even though it's not like the most viewed ever, it's still a solid audience on here, you know? I'm not making any like rash decisions here, but I also think about privacy. That's another thing. The older I get, the more I want privacy. Going through a breakup and having so many people comment, I hate that people know the address to my house in Palm Springs. I hate that people have emailed me my address. I hate it. I'm afraid to live in a house. I don't sleep well at night a lot of the time because I'm like nervous. I would never buy an actual house in LA because I'm scared someone would find the address. I don't want to let the people win that are like, I mean, they don't care because they unsubscribe, but the people who leave like rude comments sometimes, like I don't want to let them win and stop because of that. But at the same time, it does kind of signal that like people don't really care about this channel that much. Like it's not growing. Maybe I need to just take some time away for a bit. I care more and more about making like the best content possible, and this channel doesn't really align with that goal. I'm not feeling super confident that this will be good, but we'll see. Lime juice, of course, more salt, chili flakes. Okay, I feel like mine turned out looking so different from the photo. Let's see if it's any good. Now it actually looks pretty good. Before I was like, ooh, I don't know, over there. I feel like it does need more garlic. The actual garlic would have helped. But it's pretty good. And I feel like this is pretty healthy too.
Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. Beautiful day to go to a tennis event. So I got invited to a Free People Movement and Lacoste tennis event. These are like the shoes that they sent me, and they sent me this outfit. So I'm excited. We'll go play some tennis. Sometimes events, it's like you actually don't play as much tennis. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to lace these up because there's like a lot of people there, but hopefully we play a good amount. Not gonna lie, I do have a little bit of guilt going to do this on a Tuesday morning because that's usually my most productive hours of the day is, you know, weekday mornings. Normally I don't play tennis on weekday mornings. I reserve it for the evening because that's when I'm more like, my brain is just like done. But I made an exception for this event. I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to have the excuse to. And I really love Free People Movement's tennis clothing. Is really comfortable. It's like a little, it's like tight but loose at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. It's just comfy. Let's go play.
So fun. Oh my god, Free People. Amazing event. I pull up and I'm like, I wonder if anyone I know is gonna be here, and literally my friend Brittany pulls up and we're like, oh my gosh, yay. So we played a good amount. Actually, we played kind of a lot. I feel like I got a decent little workout in there. Now we can go edit. Honestly, it's hard to shift into work mode because that was just such a fun time. I actually brought my laptop with me and a camera because there's one shot I want to get in a park, and I also just want to edit. I'm feeling an outside edit day, so we're gonna edit at the park. I've never really hung out at this park, but I just drove by it on my way back. It's called Holmby Park and it's in Beverly Hills. Beautiful area, and it looks super nice, so I'll show you guys. You can come explore with me. My favorite park may be unlocked. This is my setup. I just know Monica would love this park because they have like little putting or chipping or something. I think this might be my new favorite park because it's pristine. So nice. Look, there's like a rose bush and it's quiet. There's not like a super busy road. That's one thing that a lot of parks get points knocked off from me. There's lots of shade. I didn't vlog a lot today. I went to the park. I really liked that park. I just like edited there and got that one video shot I needed. And it just grilled some salmon, having like a nice healthy dinner. Free People tennis event was so fun, and I'm just loving all these tennis brands having events. Like the more the merrier. I freaking love it. I'm like, I'm always down. Yum, healthy, delicious. Put some soy sauce on it. I should experiment with like salmon more recipes and stuff. I just do the basic, let it marinate in some soy sauce for a little bit. Last couple days were really good. No spend days. I don't think I bought anything. Well, I guess yesterday I bought a chocolate chip cookie, but it was worth it and it was really cheap. So, all right, it's like 7 p.m. I'm really tired. I've barely vlogged today, but whatever. I just have this thing where like, I feel like I need to be productive until the sun goes down, and it's not down yet, but in the winter, I'm like, oh, it's 5 p.m. Well, the sun's down, whatever. But the sun is still up. The thing is, I'm tired. My brain is still awake, but my body physically drained, tired earlier. And it's like, was that really that productive? Like, it was just playing tennis. I guess I got a workout in, but making a really great main channel video because that's what pays me the most usually. Sometimes it's Instagram brand deals though. That's what I feel like, I don't know, puts me on another level if the video is like really good. I did put some time into it today while I was at the park. That's what I was working on, but just not as much time as I wanted. Yet here I am tired and I don't want to push through. I feel like I just grew up very much like, oh, it doesn't matter if you're tired, you need to do your homework till 11 p.m. Like thinking about high school, I'm like, that was so crazy. You would literally wake up at 6 a.m, go to school all day, go to diving practice, go to gymnastics, get home at 8:30, eat dinner really quick, do my homework, go to bed exhausted. But I would get sick all the time because it was just so exhausting. There was no downtime, none. But it kind of became like I compare my life to that and I'm like, shouldn't I always be working that hard? And then it's like, no, it's okay to rest. I'm trying to remind myself, or I don't know, come to terms with that. I'm like, is it okay to rest? I think it's okay to rest sometimes. If I had more energy, I would work on something. I'm tired. Why do I do this mental gymnastics to make myself feel okay about it? About just being like, okay, I'm gonna rest now. So stupid. It really doesn't matter. It's like, live your life. Not everything is for being productive. This is your permission. This is my permission. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube videos now. And I'm gonna try and do it guilt-free. I'm gonna watch videos on sewing. So I wanna figure out how to sew clothing patterns. And I'm really confused by it.